Hey, Dr. Kimball, Dave DeRocher, and I chose to do the article from Ahia and Bacone about the licensure board actions against professional counselors. And so the things that stood out to me were they referred to a study in 2001 from a group of guys that did a study, Nick Krug and some other names, Milliken. What they found out that the predominant violation were something that didn't surprise me, which was dual relationships. And so that was the number one violation. The study that Ahia and Bacone put together, going to the state board and through probably a few more states than they did in 2001, and they found out that the number one violation was educational credits not being maintained or continual education credits for counselors. And then they referred to, which made me kind of smile, is they referred to Tennessee being the greatest violator of that. Over 50, almost 50% of all the violations were in Tennessee. So my thought is probably Tennessee was trying to enforce more accreditation perhaps, or making sure that the licensure of counselors was at a high level, and they were enforcing it. And sure enough, they were. I went and studied back throughout those timeframes from '09 to 13, and there are many counselors whose names were listed, which really was surprising. That their names are right there, and here's their violation. And not that, I don't know if they ever put that in the newspaper, I certainly wouldn't think so, but the fact that your name can be next to a fine just probably makes you want to make sure you're doing the right thing. And as the article finished, I thought it was interesting. They said a final suggestion for ethics professors is to make sure they take deliberate steps to address the often overlooked non-ethical legal actions. And I thought my first class in counseling is all about ethics and understanding the importance of making sure you are, I guess a term, above reproach or not crossing boundary lines. And so I'm grateful for all the things we're learning, and definitely keeps me on my toes. As another student posted earlier, I thought it was interesting. She said, how can people not know or violate areas such as, crossing sexual boundary lines or other things like that with all the things we're learning? And perhaps some of those other counselors did not have the training that we're getting more today through KCREP and other accreditation. So thank you, Dr. Kimball and class, and look forward to next week.